Oh, that's frozen. Holy. Wow, that makes me feel awful. Wow. Well, definitely picked the right rink to work on because that's an inch of ice. Do I still have a marker in my? I do. Just gonna draw a mustache man. I mean, you can just see a wall of ice here. Hey there. It is a little bit elevated versus the plastic threshold, and it should be an eighth, a quarter inch below that plastic threshold. So I'm doing 3 passes. I know one is directly against the boards here. Working just kind of sequentially back. I would want one. This doesn't look well, but this is probably about 3 inches out. And then looking for that kind of the width of the conditioner. The width of the conditioner, eyeballing it, is where you'll end up with that little bit of a hump. And that's going to be about this far away from the boards here. And I would say that's maybe 6 inches at most, 5 inches maybe. And then I know that I just mentioned I would be doing pass 2, the full length of the boards here, or the full length of the open threshold door, now closed. However, I'm gonna draw it out a little bit through the whole corner because this entire corner can go with that extra pass. It's not super high, but it's high enough to justify it. All right, now let me raise this up a little bit. I would like to provide some context for where I am going now. We're gonna turn around, go past the crease here to this other corner. This other corner is the only corner I've got that is measurably built up. So I mentioned before, I've got a method I've been using for helping remove ice from corners. I'm doing straight lines through a corner. It creates a lip that will help me more effectively shave ice out. Heading straight into this corner, and as I approach it, I'm going to make a pretty sharp turn here and continue on straight towards this equipment door. Yeah, you can see there, actually, pretty fine. All right, off camera, out of frame, I continued that pass 2 to 3 inches off the boards all the way through here. What I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna start against the boards, work my way out, and then work my way back in. How about that? All right, here I am lined up about 3 inches off the boards, 5 to 6 inches off the boards. That's closer to 8 inches off the boards. Now I'm gonna start stepping in, and again, each subsequent pass I am increasing the total distance I'm edging because I'm trying to taper this down. I'm about 5 to 6 inches off the boards for this pass, so I'm doing a step in. This next one is going to be that about 3 inches off the boards, and I am starting at the beginning of this corner, so I'm really far back now. Oh, come on. Really? Okay, so that's super heavy. I'm gonna go over it at not even dropping this blade. Let's try that again. Let's try to finish this pass. Now, where it's heaviest, I am once again gonna go with this completely up, just because I think that might be so much ice that it would inhibit me getting around against the boards. Now let's post up inside one of these player benches for a good view. Here's your good view. Good talk. that's the case, 1, 2 turns up now, board brush out, approaching the boards. This is the heavy spot in front of the door. Chugging, you can hear the auger scrape. All right, I made sure to get quiet there. I am approaching the end of my first lap here, and then I will continue being against the boards with my board brush out, and I will drop my blade 1 turn. All right, so once again, I am approaching the end of my lap. This will be the end of my second lap. However, I'm not going to drop my blade a full turn until after I pass the camera here, because the camera is set up right in front of my low ice spot. And the next turn down will bring me to my set point where I don't want to be shaving, you know, just specifically in that one spot. Hi, camera. Now I am lowering my blade 1 turn. I'm at my set point. And then I'm going to go half of a conditioner width out for my next pass when I finish this lap. And then I'm going to quickly lift my blade 1 turn just for the spot that I'm not trying to shave out. Wow, check this out. There's a good amount of snow coming out there. My bucket is pretty dang close to full. And as I approach the end of this outside lap, I will be doing 1 final pass at 1 full conditioner length away from the boards. Oh, see that? Eshkere. Murray, cut that. Hello there. Oh, that's so good. Look, it's level. I did that. Now show the before photo, Mur. Do it. Give it to him. Look at this. Look at this. I think I mentioned I'm pretty good at this. We're back. Look at this though. Can you see right here? That's a little bit of daylight. Maybe over here you can see it better. That's a little bit of daylight. That is a perfect edge. Just a little bit below the plastic threshold. Nice work. Thank you. Very kind of you to say that.